what genes lead to overweight? All kinds of things that we want to know. And Nu Skin and their partners were the first people to figure out what the genes were that affect your aging in your skin, on the outside of you, and also on the inside of you. And when I say to you that the science is revolutionary, I'm using a word revolutionary we've become immune to this word, because laundry soap comes out with something, they say it's revolutionary, and really all they did was change the box. And so now this word, we've become immune to it. We no longer think that anything could possibly be revolutionary. But I hope to show you through this that this is stunning science. This is something different than you've ever seen to put on the outside of you, and different than you've ever seen to put on the inside of you. Let me just go back for a second. Those two machines on the far left, those are called galvanic spas. And if you'd like to get a treatment, I know the person who brought you would love to give you one. I'll give you one. You can come and look at me because I'm kind of a result of these galvanic spa treatments. But those gels at the bottom, sitting those little vials of gel, that's where the real revolution came. Yes, they took an old science called galvanic technology that had been in European spas for 50 years. 50 years they've been doing this, but they've never gotten the results like we're getting. They miniaturized it, that was brilliant. Then they put a chip in it that would read your skin so that it doesn't have to have an esthetician, because the estheticians had to measure you, and sometimes they even burned you. This can't do any harm. Now, in the European spas, they never had these gels. These gels are electrically charged in a way that makes the machine drive the product through the tissue deeper than it's ever been. So your face is going to be treated at a level that it's never been. I don't care if you use the most expensive cosmetics on the planet. If you go to Neiman Marcus and you buy Le Prairie or whatever, you're not going to have your skin as clean and as well cared for ever, because it's never gone that deep because of the science and the technology behind the galvanic spa. In the middle, they took the ageLOC product that went into those gels. That's their platform. They call it ageLOC. It's their trademark, not patent, but a trademark for the name of the science that is the anti-aging science. ageLOC. Let's lock in our youth, I think is what probably they were thinking of. Now these products in the middle, those all came out a year later after the spa, and those are daily use. And we got that ageLOC stuff. I call it the magic juice. I don't know what it is, but it's fantastic. That vial at the top is called serum, future serum. And I think it's responsible for most of my results. I use the spa and all four of those products religiously. And when you see my before and after pictures, you'll see what I looked like before, and you'll say, oh my goodness gracious. So then, I hope you will. And then on the last panel, you see at the top is that white bottle. That's where the ageLOC came to be on the inside of us. How many of you are interested in feeling like a 17-year-old? Yeah. I don't really care to look. I don't care if I look like a 17-year-old. I'm getting older, and that's okay with me. But I sure love the fact that I feel like I can just go from 6:30 in the morning till midnight, and I feel like a teenager. And I dare anybody to keep up. Yeah, I can't probably beat you in a foot race, but man, I want you to keep up with me as a workaholic. Any other workaholics in the audience, come spend a day at my house. All right, this is how the galvanic spa works. Basically, I'm not going to go into the science for you right now because some people are interested, some people are not. I saw somebody just yawn a little bit just at the mention of the word science. No, I can't. But basically, the first treatment goes into your skin, deep, 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 and cleans it, grabs all the debris and the dirt and the crud that's in there, makeup, everything that's in there, and encapsulates it. The second gel goes in and does two things. It attracts those encapsulated pieces of debris and brings them out. Two ladies I had last night doing a demo, you could see the debris on their face like it was art gum eraser. You know when you were a kid in school and the art gum, the eraser would have all that stuff. That's what was on their faces. They hadn't had their faces deep cleaned for that long, you know. It was gorgeous to see. It was so gorgeous. And the other thing it does is it puts that ageLOC, mysterious, wonderful ageLOC stuff deep down at the cellular level. So now we're going to fix your skin at the source of aging, not just the signs of aging, but change you forever how you're aging. Scott Schwert on the left, that's a man's skin. This is, by the way, 50% of the people who use these products are men. This is not cosmetics, guys. This is skincare. You have skin, you want to care for it. That's the way it is. So 50% are men. He did a right here that you don't like very much, as you get older. And I don't know if men do this, but women pretty much sit and look in the mirror, maybe once a week or more, and kind of pull it up and say, oh, I wonder what it would look like if I could just get rid of that. Well, she did. Look at that. She did. She got rid of it. Do you think she had to be sold anything? We don't sell anybody anything. We just show them the results. For you skeptics, just put it on your face, put it on your own laboratory. This is your laboratory, okay? This is where you're going to do your research. You're going to put it on your face and you're going to see, do I see any results even remotely like that? If you had half of those results, wouldn't you be pretty thrilled? Because it meant that the next, that's one treatment, guys. This lady, that's 3 months. I want to tell you something. I know a lady, she's 82 years old. Her name is Renee. She's on my team. She did one treatment with the body shaping. There's a body shaping kit you can use on the spot, and she got that result in one treatment. So in 5 minutes, it was a 5-minute treatment. Her arm shrunk up like that. You can't exercise. You guys, I don't think guys get this. Do you guys ever get this? This is an exclusively woman thing, I think. I don't know why, but guys, I'll tell you. Well, here's where it comes in with the guys. You don't want your wife to look like that. You don't want your wife to be flapping in the wind. Randy, something here, and I don't have.
Yeah, even wings, they can fly away.
Did you not like what I was saying? Did I say something wrong?
You compare us with you guys, that's why.
It was insulted because I was talking about the lack of. Well, I can talk off of that, but they need to see it. I can talk forever about this stuff because I am passionate about it.
Man, I was ready to see your pictures. I wanted to see your pictures.
Well, I want you to see my picture.
I know.
Do you guys like my t-shirt? My t-shirt says, I'm getting younger, ask me how. So I walk around with this t-shirt on and I always forget that I have it on. So maybe I'm at the airport and somebody will walk up to me and they'll say,
How?
how? And I'm like, how what? What are you talking about? How? So then when they say, well, how did you get younger? And I say, well, are you interested in knowing about how I got younger on the inside or how I got younger on the outside? And typically they will say both. They usually say both. Because what we're going in on is we're going in on making our skin look younger. How many of you are wondering how old I am? Do you want me to tell you? Well, I can. I'm definitely not going to say how old you think I am. But women do not tell me. Because that could be dangerous. That could be really dangerous. But a woman probably does not tell her age unless she thinks she's looking pretty good. And so I'm really happy to tell you that my doctor said to me the other day, he said, Karen, I'm so surprised about you because you're almost 70. Oh my God. I'm almost 70. I'm not 69 though. And that was what kind of made me amazed by when the doctor said that. I am almost 70, but I'll turn 67 next week. That's still pretty good. Don't you think that's pretty good? Is that 67-year-old skin? Not only that, is that 67-year-old skin, but is this 67-year-old energy? I mean, please. Oh my goodness.
How much longer will maybe evolve?
Well, it's gonna stay long enough for us to finish. How about that? That's how long it's gonna stay. And I talked about you guys because I was telling about how the debris. This is the late. We've already talked about the treatment that you had and all the stuff came out. We talked all about her. Well, they both had debris coming out of it. It was a marvelous demo. It was so exciting because then you observe it with your own eyes and you go, okay, this is working. All right, you can do it on your hands. I've already talked about the source of aging, but let me just tell you, on this slide it remarks on who we've partnered with. And I told you partnerships are important. It is important for you to pick that one company, but look at who their partners are. They've partnered with 150 universities all over the world, including, but not limited to, Harvard, Duke, Stanford, Purdue, UCLA. These are not small universities, are they? Aren't these the cream of the crop? These are the cream of the crop, and those are their exclusive partnerships. And they partnered with a company called LifeGen Technologies. I invite you to Google LifeGen because LifeGen is all over the internet because these are the guys, the go-to guys if you want to know anything about anti-aging. They've been doing it combined number of years, 30 years they've been doing this stuff. And that's who we partnered with, and that's how we came up with this amazing AgeLock revolutionary platform. So we're going to the source of aging when all of our competitors are going to the science of aging. We look for even the ones that purport to go to the genetic source of aging, the cosmetics that do that say we're we're gonna go, they have one gene. There's not one gene. There's multiple genes, and they call them youth gene clusters. The company, LifeGen, invented this technology that's called gene chips, and it shows all of your genes. It shows what they look like. You can see them. And it was an amazing research because nobody else has this or can use this. On the left is somebody in their youth, in the middle is somebody in their aged years. On the right is somebody who has applied the age-lock technology to their face or their inside. That's what happens. They reset your gene expression. It's reset. And it's not changing your genes because you can't do that. Genes don't change. You take two twins and you look at two twins. One took care of themselves. One took very bad care of themselves. They're going to look different by age 60. They're dramatically different. So your genes can be the same, but how you treat them affects how they show up on your body. Okay? So now, we finally come up with something that targets those genes, specifically targets those genes. It's the first time. That's why I dare to use the word revolutionary. It's the first time it's ever happened, guys. This is Anne Hotellin. She's a light-hearted lady, but on the left, doesn't she look like a prison warden? I've never said that to her. I hope nobody tells her that I said that. She says it is a before and after of her anger management class. But I will tell you, you can see the differences. But when you look at her, she looks way, way better. Now I like this next lady's results. The next lady, I think her results are really spectacular. See here. Now just take a look. You know, at my house, every day, look at that neck, every day was Thanksgiving. That's turkey. That is definitely turkey. And I almost had what's called a blepharoplasty. That's a fancy word for eye lift surgery. Because look at the lids. I could see my own eyelids from inside my eyes. That is not fun. That is definitely sad when you can see your own eyelids. That's not good. So look at the difference. This was January 28th, 2010, March 28th, 2010, 3 years later, 3 months later, and June 28th, which was 5 months later. And you can come up just like my friend came up, at the demo we had last night, she said, well, close your eyes, I'm going to come. She studied my face because she knows, she has friends that have had this surgery, and she knew what to look for because I don't know what to look for. And she studied me, and she looked at my hairline, and she looked at my ears, and behind my ears. Have I had surgery?
You have not.
I have not had surgery.
I test you.
I don't know how to prove that other than to have people walk up to me and go, can I study a little bit? So I'm thrilled with it. I'm absolutely thrilled with it. This is Christy. She looks like her own daughter, doesn't she? Look at the difference in her. Now, let's talk about vitality. I think, I'm not sure, but I think that the nutritional things that I've been doing with New Skin, I think that is part of why I am having these results. Because what you eat does affect your skin.